Yes guys, today we are shooting a video when snow is dropping. As you can see, snow is dropping tonight, and I want us to have the night experience of moving or driving in snow. So once it snows like this, you have to drive slowly. That's why you see that there are so many cars on the road, because this evening, this night, it was said, or rather by forecast, that we are going to have a lot of snow, and there are very few cars on the road. As you can see, roads are supposed to be cleared, but it was predicted it's gonna be a long time snow. It's a snow that's gonna take a lot of hours. It started at 7 p.m. here in Boston, and it's gonna continue up to around 3 a.m. So the road cleaners or the plowers have decided to take the refuge, decided to sit down and watch until the time comes when they can get into the road. See, the car you see, that big truck you see ahead of me, is one of the trucks that move throwing or rather dropping salt. Here we have got sand, which is mixed up with salt, so they call it salt. So what those vehicles do is to keep on dropping. They move from place to place, dropping salt on top of the snow, and that helps to weaken or to melt the snow. So right now, as you can see, all this road is slippery. You have to drive with care. As you can see me, this is night. And sometimes people do change their tires into what they call the snow tires. You have to make sure that a day like today, you load your car with enough gas. Make sure that the tires are all good, all set, so that it makes your movement. Sometimes even if the snow is really too much and heavy, your car cannot stop. If you brake, the brake cannot stop. The car will continue moving. So you have to estimate and calculate. Look at that car. You see that car? That's one of the vehicles which is on the road waiting to take over by beginning to plow the roads. So they also move around, checking around to see whether it's time for them to begin plowing the snow. Okay, let's keep watching as we move. I'm taking you all the way. Some of the cars get stuck that they cannot even move. Like people who are really learners, people who have never been in these areas where there is snow and they come to drive around, they really get scared. Yeah, this is late night drive, guys. I know some people may say, what are you showing us? But I'm just showing you the late night drive with snow. Drive with snow. Late night drive with snow. Even if you check my time in my car, you see the time? The time I'm driving. As you can see, We are just sharing experiences because you never know. One time, by God's grace, you may come here to the US, to Boston, and then at the time of snow, you'll be here and you'll be forced to drive out. You just have to picture into some of our videos and then learn, do what we do. Snow cannot stop the car from moving. Cars move, people drive. You see, I'm already on the yellow light. Look at this. It also depends on the type of car you drive. There are certain cars that are really too small that can really find problems in moving in snow. There are some big cars, four-wheel drive cars. Yeah, the car that uses all the four wheels will make your movement easy. Late night show, late night drive. Okay, come with me, let's go. This is America, driving on snow. It doesn't matter. We have to follow all the driving rules, but you have to master. American roads are marked. They are lanes laid. So what happens? Once it snows like this, there is no formula. You now have to follow a car ahead of you. If you are in a hurry, you can take off and take your own way. As you can see, the whole road, you cannot even see. There are no marks. This branch is there, this takes there, like they normally do it during day. So everywhere is white. It's up to you. Like I wanna take over that car because that one is really too slow. We don't know. The whole road is white, as you can see. No demarcation. You can follow where you can follow. Not like during daytime where you can see, where you can pass your tires. Yeah, it is what it is. Late night drive on snow. And to tell you, it's really so funny that even the steering becomes loose. Driving on snow makes the driver, the steering gets loose. You have to control it with care. Yeah, this is me, Kissman, driving with you tonight. This is me, Kissman, driving with you tonight on snow. It is what it is. We have nothing to do. I am going to my job, overnight job, and I need money. I don't have to get scared because my car is good to go. I have to drive it carefully until I get to where I am going for my shift. I need money. Here we make money. Time is money. Okay, guys. That is one of the vehicles who are monitoring the snow and helping to shovel off. So they keep moving on the road to see where there is much snow. From there they start by pushing out snow out of the road, or rather clearing the way. Okay. It is what it is. Late night drive show on snow. I'm telling you, the steering is fighting me. People who are drivers, the steering is always steady. But when you look at this one of mine, it keeps moving. It keeps moving. You feel the car rotating as you watch it. I know there are some people outside there who say, what are you telling us? Yeah, if you are here in America, you are in a country where there is snow, good for you. This doesn't stop us from letting people who don't live in these countries to understand the situations of certain conditions. Let the people who don't live in where there is snow know what happens in places where there is snow. So it depends on the car. Some of the cars are so powerful, heavy, loaded, with good tires. You just understand what kind of car you have, and that can give you the ability and the strength to drive at your own level, at your own speed. So people who are living in places where there is snow, thank you for watching. If it is disgusting for you, sorry. You can move to another video. But let's let the people who don't live in snow have the opportunity to learn and to know what's happening in places where there is snow. Because one time they may have a chance. They may come for a vacation, they may come for a tour, and they will find this kind of conditions, so they should get aware of. Okay? Thank you. I'm sorry. You can scroll, keep move to another video. Thank you. The people who live in places where there's no snow, welcome to the video. This is the kind of story situation that goes on here in Boston and places where there is snow. It is not something scary, but it's a nature of life. It's a nature of the place. Once you get into this kind of places, you just have to contain yourself, understand the situation. People will tell you it's not a disaster that will take your life, but it's a situation and a condition that you have to live with once you get here. The snow is not all that, or it's in different categories. There is snow that is dusty, there is snow that comes when it's heavy with water, and there is snow that comes when it's like in form of glasses, so solid, so slippery. So it's a matter of understanding what type of snow is dropping. There is that one which is so dust, just like dust. There is that one that falls with water and heavy. There is another one that really drops when it is it blows, but like glass, crystals. That one is more dangerous. Once it gets cold, it sticks all the windows of your car, and it's not easy for you to open your cars. Some people have a kind of liquid you have to spray in your car. Others, you have either tried to pour hot water. It's like a game. It's a matter of understanding environment that you are in, and the kind of snow dropping. Yeah. So I have come to the end. Look at the car. My car is dancing, you see. I almost turned around. So now I have to find parking here. Thank you for coming with me. Yes, I have arrived. Thank you for coming with me. Thanks for your prayers. You know, some people get accidents in snow. I praise God for taking care of me and for your prayers. Thanks so much. It's late night. It's 11. That's the time. You see there? Now I'm safe.